What's going on, guys? It's Dom with Eat, Pray, Get Well, and we're doing today's verse of the week. We're doing
you picked a good one.
Matthew 10:32 through 33. Therefore, everyone who confesses me before men, I will also confess him before my Father who is in heaven. But whoever denies me before men, I will also deny him before my Father who is in heaven. And I like what it says down here. The person who acknowledges Christ as Lord in life or death, if necessary, is the one whom the Lord will acknowledge before God as his own.
And we were talking earlier, so I'm older than you, so it's not hard for me anymore, whether somebody believes or doesn't believe, for me to say, yeah, I believe in God, I believe in Jesus, and not be embarrassed about it. But you're a teenager still, so tell me what you were saying about how sometimes it can be awkward.
Well, sometimes it could be hard because, I used to have a boss where I work who's an atheist, and you want to plant these seeds and you want to do all these things, but it could be an awkward situation when you're in a place where a lot of people don't believe in God. If you have a bunch of people around you, like if you're in a church, then it's so easy.
Right.
But if you're in a place where it's all people who don't believe and you're the only one, it could be super awkward and uncomfortable.
Right.
And you see throughout reading also in the Bible, all the apostles died, or not all of them, but they died for this one thing, saying Jesus is the Lord. Jesus is the Messiah. So for people, atheists, to say that God isn't real, Jesus isn't real, he's made up, these people died brutal deaths because they're going to the end saying, he's God, knowing they're going to die.
Right. I'm sure their perspective on death was much, much different than ours is. But you're right. I mean, they died that death because they knew in their heart who he was. They were sure, and they were sure where they were going.
And they were willing to die saying it. So
they were willing to die for it. And really quickly, your tattoo, by the way, I learned something in church. Not learned, but it reminded me, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. This is really a verse about contentment. And I don't know if you knew that, because Paul was in a prison when he was saying, I know what it's like to be hungry. I know what it's like to be full. I know what it's like to be in want or to have everything I want. And he found contentment no matter what his circumstance. And then he said, I can do all things through Christ. So I was just thinking, when you find you're not feeling contentment, you can look down at your tattoo and remind yourself. But anyway, thank you, Dominic. That was a good one you picked today.
Thank you.